Welcome to this good morning. Welcome to this love morning now. Welcome to this time when we share our gratitude. I'm gonna tell you how we just say a little bit of goodness that has happened to us. We talk about a person that was nice to us sitting on the bus, and then we just make up a song right here on the spot. Well, that's not what you have to do. Just sit in your chair right now and share what's happy for you. We're having love morning now. Love morning. I think you know how. Welcome. Hi. I am John Halcyon-Stin. This is Love Morning, my daily practice that you are a part of. Welcome, participant in this Love Morning. It is a gratitude practice. It is a intention setting. It is a reminder that we are surrounded by like-minded, open-hearted people. So thank you for being a part of that equation, a part of that proof, a part of the, or maybe what's it called when you disprove? We're process of disproving the idea that people suck and the world sucks. No, people include us and the world includes us. That means some people suck, but not all, because you and I and so many like us. It's just easy to forget that if you spend too much time watching bar fights on TikTok. Good morning, Alex. Good morning to you. And good morning, Sonder. Sonder is grateful for home cooking by his wife. Oh, thank you for sharing your gratitude. And good morning, Mark. Good morning to you, Mark. Yay, good to see you. I had a dream last night that my Burning Man food choices were poorly done, that I decided to bring cold steak, pre-cooked steak, and it was so tough that I couldn't eat it. And so I was at Burning Man with no food, and it was very stressful. So I appreciate your home cooking by your wife, Sonder. I shared my dream with Lisa, and she assured me that she would help us figure out some food for this year's burn. So that's one thing. So I'm grateful for help putting together a food plan so my dreams do not come true. What are you grateful for? Hello and welcome. We are live on YouTube and on Facebook as part of this daily practice. I'm grateful to be in love. I know that's kind of been a theme lately, but it's amazing how significant it is in my life. Just got back from this trip to Big Sur, which was honestly one of the most amazing weekends of my life. It was like a multi-day meditation on connection and love and presence. So it was so beautiful and wonderful that I'm having a little bit of a come down after the weekend, coming home, and as my beloved is continuing on in her adventures. I will see her in 2 weeks, but I was thinking today about how, it's almost like having a heroin habit, where the high of the heroin is so intense that it's tough to get excited about other things. And I talked to my therapist about this a little bit, about how I want to be conscious that even though I'm still, I'm 5 months into my sobriety of intoxicants, that I want to make sure that I have not become addicted to just something new, like overeating and love or a person. So I am eyes wide open as I am charging into this state and going, I am aware that there is danger or caution to be had. At the same time, fuck caution. Fuck it. It's kind of like, man, if I'm feeling this good going to the gym, or I'm feeling this good doing charity and helping people in need, caution sure, but charge forward and do the thing that is healthy for you and the world. That's where I'm at. Good morning, Miriam. Good morning. Happy Love Morning. And good morning, Jennifer. Jennifer is grateful for adventures. Ooh, any adventures planned? For example, to a dusty place? Cindy, good morning. Cindy is grateful for the nature right outside my window. 2 happy horses frolicking in the pasture, visible from my bedroom window. Wow! That is very different than the nature from front of my house, which is occasionally a outdoor cat that walks by. Not a lot of nature in my neighborhood, so cool to hear about the horses. I was just binging Peaky Blinders last few days and was enjoying the relationships to horses that people in the 1920s and 30s had. Wait, that's like, when I said 20s, I forget that could be now. 100 years ago? Wow. Cray cray. Let's see. I think once again I'm having some challenges with YouTube comments. Let me see if I can do a little refresh. Ooh, suddenly it got dirty. Refresh and see if there's anybody that's in here. What a wacky. Osprey is here. Hello and good morning. Yes. Okay, so maybe that did work. Yep. YouTube is good at some things. For example, if you want to get a notification when I go live each morning, subscribing on YouTube is a dependable way to get a notification. Facebook is not so dependable. However, if you want to chat with me and comment as it's live, YouTube has been occasionally disappointing. Anyone else want to share any gratitude that they have, or an example of the last day or so of kindness or a love ambassador experience that you got to do or experience? I have been pretty low key last 24 hours. Stayed inside most of the time. I just watched or just read a comment, or I found a Facebook memory that came up that was about 10 years ago, and it was me noticing how difficult hot weather had become for me. And I was wondering if I had been changing physiologically because I didn't remember ever being so affected by the heat, which is an interesting awareness because I certainly feel that now. I feel it's hard for me to go out in the world in the middle of the day. And this is in San Diego, where we have very temperate, climate. So I got to be very careful about being in the shade or indoors with AC. I get kind of, anyway, I'm not great. That's something I'm not grateful for, but I am grateful, little gratitude practice there. I'm grateful that I have access to air conditioning, and I'm grateful that I have indoors that I can hang out at. There's so many options for me. So super grateful to have those kind of resources. Okay, any last gratitudes? Anyone want to share anything that they are grateful for today? I am grateful for a little art gift project that I'm working on. I doubt she would be listening. So I will say and if you are listening, Lisa, turn this off. She gone? Okay. There are sticker companies that will make you like sample packs. Like for $9 or $10, they will make you 10 samples of a sticker. So that's not like enough to give away like at Burning Man, but it's enough to see if you like the sticker or if you just need a few for your own items. Like if you want one for your water bottle, it's cool. You can get for $10, have a sticker and something to give away. So I do that quite a bit. I'll just have 10 stickers made to see if I like it. Or something silly, like a sticker of my face. I'm like, I don't think I want to give these out to everybody, but maybe a few friends, or it'd just be funny to have this. So I got some stickers made, very personal stickers of things that I've heard my beloved say and I got her a water bottle that I'm going to cover with stickers that are either my personal stickers or stickers that I made just for her. Osprey said, you and I chatted in one of the Facebook groups and are supposed to meet up during setup. Well, I hope that works out. It's so hard to make plans during Burning Man. But I will be at Burning. Also I should start posting my schedule. Like I have office hours or shift hours. I will be at Pink Heart because I'm working the lounge. So like Sunday afternoon, I will be at Pink Heart. So if you come around Sunday afternoon, I will be there. Mark says, I am grateful for those who have prioritized creating connection, celebrating commonality, and building community, like you, Halcyon. Thank you, brother. I'm bombarded on social media every day with people focused on differences and unconsciously creating division. So those fighting the good fight to remind us all that we are our mirrors is magic. Thank you, Mark. I really feel like there is value to demonstrating, to being the change, or to especially to as you said, community. To establishing the belongingness and the sameness of so many of us, that there is so many voices that are pushing differences and separation, and that is and we have a system that is so engineered for that right now. I really struggle with how much I like my technology and how isolating it is. I was in Big Sur over the weekend, where it does not have the same phone coverage and internet coverage that so much of our country and the world has. And so you visit people and they've got a Netflix DVD that was mailed to them they watch. They don't just stream things. And they got books and musical instruments, and their reality, and this isn't everybody, but these are some people that I met, their reality is not dictated by the information that they encounter through their scrolling. The world that they live in is a physical world that they live in, with trees and animals and people. And on one level, we all are living in those types of worlds, but it's amazing how much of our realities are created through the information that we receive through our devices. Oh, look, you can see how oh, it's my baby. So yeah, I think it's important to be aware of the power and the challenges of this easy access to information in the world. Curie says, Mark, I second all of this in a big way today. So much gratitude. Mark saying, we need more ambassadors of love, unafraid of pushback. Yes. And I think, it's something that I've been in these conversations a lot lately. Like, how do you deal with haters, and how do you deal with negativity? And I really feel like, I guess I've realized it just in these recent conversations. I've realized that how much I have practiced dealing with negativity, and how quickly I can go from feeling like defensive and engaged to letting go. And I was talking with my partner about this, about how I really think it's an incredible training. Everything in life that you are constantly being tested of being defensive and getting attached to ideas and getting attached to being, I needed my information. I need you to know what that's not what I meant, And, but if you want to truly connect and listen with people, whether that is your business partner, whether that is your romantic partner, or whether that is some stranger on the internet. You really need to discipline yourself to notice when you get wait and go, okay, let go, 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 let go. So it's interesting. I've been aware of how much the pushback of the internet can be this powerful tool. Now, it can also kick your ass and distort your world, and it can beat you up. Just like, I guess, like any kind of training. It can, if you get, it can hurt you if it's too much. But if you can grow into it and practice, then you get stronger and you get better. Good morning, Nick. Good morning. And hello, Anita. Anita says, I'm grateful I get to go to my first burn, and I hope I get to meet me and Lisa. I hope so too. As I said, I will make a point to post my the times that I will definitely be at Pink Heart. Especially, I'll be there noon on Thursday. I'm going to do my event, the Pink Ride. So if you've got a pink outfit and a bicycle, or even if you don't, show up on Thursday at noon. I will give my one talk of the year, where I will share the deepest, most profound wisdom that is swirling in my my consciousness over the last year. But the office, I keep saying office hours, but the shifts that I will be working the water bar will probably be really good times to hang out too. Gerbot says, grateful for having access to the internet near everywhere all the time. It is quite an amazing thing. We are kind of like, our intelligence is augmented through this. It's an interesting time for sure. Kiri says, there are an abundance of love warriors. When we focus on the lack of them, we train ourselves to notice the need for them more than the ones that are out there. Identifying needs is important as well. That's a really, I go back and forth on that, of just in general the idea of focusing on negativity and positivity. In some places, focusing on negativity shuts me down, whereas other people focusing on negativity energizes them. Like if I felt like there was plenty of love warrior ambassadors out there, I'm sure if I would feel a need to do things that I do. But I do feel like there's a need, because I don't think there's enough of it. I'm not exposed to enough love ambassadors out there. So I will continue to add my heart, voice, and vibration to the army of love ambassadors that are out there. But conversely, if I think about all the injustice in the world, I find myself, I shut down and I go, that's too big, too much, not worth it. So that's interesting. Food for thought. Good morning, Peter, and good morning to anyone who is still here or has joined us. This is the Love Morning Broadcast, an opportunity for us to share some gratitude. So if you're grateful for anything, I would love to hear that. Share it with each of us. As we learn about what other people are appreciating, it helps to expand our own lenses of gratitude. It's a beautiful, beautiful practice. And it's also a chance each day to think about, who do you want to be today, and how do you want to be facing? What's the direction? What is the momentum of your day that you want to be heading in as you start to get challenged with requests and choices? And so I suggest that we step into a love ambassador state, which is one of being open to connection, seeking opportunities to be kind, seeking opportunities to be present. When we have opportunities to be with people, being present, looking for gratitude, looking for things to appreciate in our worlds, and to be authentic, challenging ourselves. Am I saying this, doing this because it is truly resonating with me, or am I caught up in some script that I've heard, that I've been a part of, some should? Am I trying to impress somebody? Am I trying to deal with an ego thing? Or does this feel really real? Which is a constant state of inquiry for the rest of our lives. Good morning, Mike. Mike says, I'm grateful for my mom. She turned 75 on Saturday. So lucky to have such an amazing influence in my life. Awesome, Mike. And I should say, Curie, which as I appreciated the thought that you gave us, one for me to chew on, but I forgot to say thank you for your role as a love ambassador. You are one who pushes in the positive directions and has to deal with the consequences of that, and do so and dig deep and get stronger and spread your light. So thank you for being that and doing that. Pink Heart is at 9 o'clock and E this year. We'll see you at 9 o'clock at E at Pink Heart. Mark saying, I'm also grateful for your consistency. I don't come here every day, and just seeing it pop up in my feed sometimes is just what I need to pause and slip into gratitude. You doing this often and consistently is quite a gift. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. You know, over the years, I have learned that is something that for the that I used to have a story that I don't follow through on things, and I can't commit to things, and that is absolutely not true. You know, I'm pretty good at, if I decide that I'm going to do something, in terms of showing up, I will show up, which I've done through Pink Heart, through First Saturdays, through Hug Nation. Now, it's not 100% constantly, but you know, like I took off last weekend to be on vacation, but pretty much most of the time. And I think there's a lot of, you know, what do they say? 98% of success is showing up. I believe there's a lot to that. Thank you, Mark. Peter says, grateful for the message of letting go. Thanks, Peter. It is, surrender is I think one of the core lessons of being a human being. We are constantly in this battle between our minds and our egos, which thinks that we are in control, that we are steering the ship through the universe, and this deeper, I think, spiritual understanding that the universe is unfolding and we are witnessing it. Our minds think, I gotta make sure I make it all work. And then the spiritual path is one of continue letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. And then you start to go, oh, no, I need to fix this. I need to make this. Well, wait, no, that's not right. I need to let go, let go, let go, let go. And it's, that is the path. Gerbot says, very interesting you mentioned that. Someone in my life always focuses on negativity, and it always challenges me on how to respond to that energy. I don't think there's a right and a wrong way. I think that there is, the way we respond. For some people, anger is a very motivating and it's a comfortable place to be in negativity and anger. Now the question then becomes, well, do you enjoy that? Do you want that to change? And that's often the answer. You might even say, oh, I don't want to be this angry. But at some level you do. So you got to figure out for yourself, how much can I let go? How much can I let go? How much can I let go? How much do I need to fight with reality? And how much can I let go, trust, and then try to act from a place of less of a need and more of a flow. But that's just my beliefs at this point right now on my very limited human experience journey. However, one thing I do know in the line of consistency is we will end this with a hug. So appreciate the shared gratitude and the reminder that we are surrounded by like-minded, open-hearted people, that there is, even if we go through the world and we might see a news article or encounter someone that makes us feel like, oh man, this world is rough, it is also beautiful and love-filled. And looking around this broadcast right now is proof. And imagine, there's probably 20 people listening. And that's how many people, just think about how many people out there that have no idea that this is happening and yet are absolutely in the mind of Love Ambassadors. So we get to go out there and give them the same reminder that we get here, that, oh yeah, there's a lot of us. And the more that you know that you're not alone, the kind of thing, the bolder and the stronger and the more your vibrations can resonate and touch. So with that, wherever you are, let's give a big squeeze and hold yourself and squeeze yourself and feel yourself being held and squeezed by all of us here. Sinking into that self-awareness, self-forgiveness, self-appreciation, and appreciating and forgiving all the other people that we might encounter that we might not quite agree with how they're doing things. But let's recognize that we're all doing the best we can with what we got. We're all humaning in the best ways we know how. So let's squeeze and feel a part of this oneness as we take a deep breath in and hold it. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and you, fellow Love Ambassador, thank you for being here for this Love Morning. I love you. Have a beautiful day. And see you every day here at 9 o'clock. And if you want to check out all the other stuff, like the Stay Sparked podcast, which I'm recording 2 episodes today, but check out johnston.com for the links to all the stuff. JOHNSTYN. Good morning, Lilu. Good to see everyone. Bye.